see what we got. I know we had a crazy run up pre-market. Ooh, buddy boy. Ooh, buddy boy. Gotta get a little bit of a pullback on this one. So, ooh. Rejecting off that pivot point on a major uptrend now. Pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. Pre-market, we had that run up, and we kind of just, we're going sideways for most of it. Now, I'm going to wait and see. We swept these lows here. I'm going to wait and see what the 5-minute has in store. We got some room. Actually, no, view up is right there. It's not too far away. Ooh, so we got 30 seconds left till this 5-minute candle closes. Yesterday's news is, yeah, I saw people trading after that news. Market loved it, and it just went on a insane run. Let's see. I'll go ahead and mark out the top. And I guess I'll go. There's the bot. There it is. There it is. Question is how this thing has some room to the downside, but got a pretty big range. Rejecting off this imbalance right now. Trying to sweep, buyers coming in. We got, obviously, pre-market lows are way down there. I mean, there's a long ways away from pre-market lows. So we pretty much got that run up. Started to happen 6 o'clock. Right when market opened, that's when it started to squeeze. So we pretty much, if you look on an hourly chart, I mean, we got a ways away for pre-market lows down there. This thing's trying to, we just got to be patient. Patient. If we can really start to ramp up and start to displace and continue going higher, would be nice. Here the scammers come in. Scammers. Straight up market manipulation by Trump. I don't know if it was market manipulation. I mean, I'm sure somebody on the inside took advantage of it. But I don't really think Trump was doing that for the market to squeeze. I think he generally does not, want to go into World War III. But I'm sure someone took advantage of it. Bear definitely big bake yesterday. Yeah, can you imagine like the power you have as the president's son? Like knowing that insanely bullish news is gonna come out. But here's the thing, does nobody, hold on, give me a second. More scammers coming in. Dude, TikTok's getting really bad with this. Knowing that insanely bullish price action is going to come in and you take advantage of it, do they not keep an eye out on it? Like, here's what I think. Some of them are so obvious. Like, clearly when you get into a $5 million bullish position when the market's been selling off, And then 30 minutes later, you get insane news come out that makes the market rip. Like, is that not a red flag? But here's the thing. Are they really going to do anything? Like, hypothetically speaking, right? Hypothetically speaking, if say Barron Trump is taking advantage of it and he knows the news before and he's insider trading, do you really think they're going to come after him? They're not. And I think he knows that. As the president's son, they're not going to do anything. So, a lot of people are doing it, not just him. But who knows? Maybe he doesn't have the news. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't get the news. Maybe he didn't know. Some people knew for sure, but... yeah, nobody's gonna... Trump's for sure not gonna... you know... prosecute his own son. That's like wild. It's legit like a money printer. It's almost guaranteed money. Like if you were to know that news is going to come out, it's just guaranteed money. It's like playing GTA and entering in a cheat code. If imagine you're in that position, bro. I would throw down so much money. Like you could pretty much throw your life savings. It's almost a guarantee that you're going to make money. Now, the question is, are you going to sell in time? Are you going to be greedy and just keep holding for it to rip up and then dump all the way back down? You got to know when to sell. That's the thing too. All right, we're coming up to VWAP. We're starting to displace below this 5-minute range, but I'm not gonna look for a short just because we're right at VWAP. I am not shorting VWAP, so we gotta wait for something more definite. Yeah, the dude's. I think he's worth like 100 mil, isn't he? From what I think I heard. You Google it. Yeah. He's like 20 years old. He's like 20 years old and he's worth 150 mil. Oh, he's recognized as co-founder of a crypto platform. Yeah, when you're the president's son, it's pretty easy to make money. You kind of living life. You're living life on easy mode. Wild. Yeah, we're in a crazy time where, you know, there's so much manipulation. I mean, any little tweet, any little news about the war or anything makes the market go insane. There's too much uncertainty in the market. When there's a lot of uncertainty, you get a certain type of price action that happens. And then one little tweet of positive news and the market rips. And then one little tweet of negative news and the market dumps. So, it's a time where you definitely got to be careful. Because if you're not careful, you can easily blow your account. Alright, we are still... I think we have more room to the downside, but that VWAP right there is a little scary. I love these retests, these 5-minute retests where it breaks the 5-minute, displaces, comes back up and retests it. These kind of trades are really nice. It's just this one didn't have an imbalance, which I usually like to see, and we got VWAP right there, which also is... I'm not shorting right below, right into VWAP. Not the smartest thing in the world to do. I wouldn't mind taking a position if this thing can really start to ramp to the upside and confirm that we're holding view op. And then I can put my stop loss below view op and kind of as a protected. But I would need confirmation that this thing wants to continue going up. Which this may just be a retracement for, or this thing may just dump through view op. But we'll see. If I do, it'd be kind of half size, a little bit smaller position size, just to. I usually only like to go full size on trades that I'm pretty confident in. Why are my candles spaced out? You gotta adjust it in the settings. I don't know if you're on Ninja Trader or you're on some other platform. You should be able to adjust it in your chart settings. You could space out the candles or make them narrower or closer together. All right, let's see. If we can start to push back into the 5-minute range, we got these highs up here where that 200 EMA is. See if it's gonna want to go there. Taking out some lows. And we're coming up on 9:45, so 15-minute candle is about to open up. See that 15-minute candle. So taking out some lows, but that 15-minute candle is gonna, there it is. Probably gonna get some bulls try to step in, but I would need a push back into the 5-minute range for me to get. Come on. Eight red candles in a row. Yeah, we're I mean, we've pushed up so much. There's got to be I figured there's going to be a retracement. Some sort of rebalancing, you know. Anytime you got a big run up like that, expect some sort of a retracement. Like, you don't expect it to just continue going up. So the ideal thing to do would be wait for that retracement, and then when market confirms that it wants to go back up, then you jump in. Like right now, it's not really even confirming that it wants to go back up. We're just kind of hovering at view up. All right, let's see. If we could get a push through this and also an imbalance would be nice, but all right. See what it does here. Kind of figuring it took out these lows. It may want to come back up and at least take out this high before going lower, or it goes through the high to continue going higher. So depending on how this next candle opens up and what it does is going to say a lot. All right, pushing back up. All right, let's see how this candle closes. I just don't want it to take out this internal high yet. I would like it to. $30 seconds left. This leaves an imbalance. I wouldn't mind catching a scalp here. This doesn't look like a bad trade. Let's see. Looks like it wants to. Again, don't copy me. This is not financial advice. Oh, no, don't do this. Once it takes out this internal high, then I'm canceling my order. But as long as that high is still up there. Oh, come on. It didn't even rebalance to the inbound. Oh, crap. Holy crap. Manage my risk immediately, because that was pretty crazy. Alright, let's see if we can... get a quick run up here. Buyers stepping in pretty aggressively. Those sellers really stepped in hard, which kind of freaked me out, but... see, they got to hold this. So far, they're holding it. I figured at least to the body candle highs. I mean, it's... just going with the momentum here. Oh boy. Looks like bears are still trying to take over. Really? Really? Need buyers to step in. Where are the buyers at? Where are the buyers at? I hope it's not one of those where it takes out the low one more time before moving up. I hate those freaking trades. Where we take out a low, then it takes out a low another time. Oh gosh. Let me get stopped out here. Freaking A. Oh my gosh, man. I should have stayed home. Should have slept in. Oh, I should have slept. Screw this market. Freaking A. Ugh. What a bummer. Now it's gonna rip, watch. Sorry, I went half size on that, but... man, that still sucks to take a loss. My first loss of the week. Trading NASDAQ. Don't. I swear, if this market just ends up chopping sideways, this market lately has been just like open up, make a little move, and then chop sideways for the rest of the freaking. Man, I did not expect that move down. That was unexpected. What's gonna happen? Say we're going lower. We did have a crazy run up, so just thought it would hold it a little better. The view up, we're gonna get a run back up, but looks like it wants to continue going lower. $10 coming up. Usually get a run up at 10 o'clock, so that's what I was worried about. This little sweep and then run back up. Gosh. We try it again. See what it does here. It's making lower lows. I think I checked before. We didn't have news. Right? Making double check. Yeah, we don't have news. Today's FOMC minutes, though. Looks like it wants to go lower. That's a breakthrough view op, which is not a good sign for bulls. Oh, we better not get chopped, I swear, man. Ugh. If we could break out of this structure back up. We'll see, maybe. If this continued as chop sideways by 10:30, I'm gonna hop off. Give it 30 minutes. What is this freaking wick price action? Acting like there's news coming out. Wow, this is some garbage price action so far. Super indecisive market, dude. This is wild. This is so stupid. This is straight up garbage. Yeah, this is like, what are you supposed to do here? Look at these wicks. It's like wicks to the upside, wicks to the downside on a freaking 1 minute. You get millions of wicks. Hopefully it picks a direction soon. I mean, it's chopping because of view op. We got prices very balanced here, so this is like a tug of war here. If we break through view op, it's not looking good for bulls. If we start pushing back up, it's not looking good for bears, so it's kind of why it's doing this right now, but it just sucks. Uh-uh. 10:02. This is some dumb PA. Yeah, this PA makes you want to slap a market maker. Like, Do something. At least something. Go break for you up. I got money to invest. Save your money. Save it. I'm gonna give it till 10:30. If this crap continues to 10:30, I'm out. Let's see how this thing looks on a 15-minute or a 15 minutes. Not bad. Still selling off though. Got that rebalancing 30, 60 minute. Just retracing. We have this really big imbalance on an hourly chart from market when market opened. Oh, my bad. A big imbalance on an hourly chart, so maybe it wants to go for that imbalance. Like, if you want to go for that imbalance, go for it. I don't... How can I join? What do you mean join? I don't have... There's nothing to join. What app? I mean, I'm trading. It's It's called Ninja Trader, but I would if you don't know how to do this, I would advise you to keep your money, because you're just gonna give your money away. If you don't like your money that bad, then give it to charity or something. Still chopping here. Uh-oh. It's not looking good for the Bulls. And right back up. Oh my god. A lot of manipulation going on. Like, we're getting manipulation to the downside, then to the upside, then to the downside. Paper trade with the strat first and try to keep your winners bigger than your losers. Yeah, paper trade is the best way to go at first. Paper trade, paper trade, paper trade. And then once you can prove to yourself, then you can start to move from there. But if you've never traded before, then you're going to lose money. Don't let them take your money. I've done Robinhood. Yeah, Robinhood is not... Robinhood is just like... I mean, if you're somebody who just has some extra money and you just want to, you know, invest in some companies, that's different. But to actually day trade it's very difficult. Robinhood is just like a beginner's platform where you just kind of invest in Apple, invest in like these major companies that and just hold your money in them. That's kind of what Robinhood is for. It's not meant to actually trade. But to actually day trade, I would advise just to get a paper trading account and just trade on a paper trading account. Do it that way first, and then once you prove to yourself that you can actually make money with months of trading, and you can make money and you can manage risk correctly, then you can start to get, go to prop firms and buy prop accounts and all that. But having a paper account and figuring out a strategy is the first thing to do. Because look at this price action. Like, if you don't know what you're doing and you're trying to trade this, like, you're getting chopped up. You're blowing account. You can blow an account easily with this. Like, look at this crap. I mean, look at manipulation to the upside, then the downside, then the upside, then the downside, then the downside. It's like, this is wild. This is... And if you don't know how to stay hands off and not trade this... But yeah. It's a lot of learning, a lot of obsession to learn how to do it. It's not easy. Don't let anyone tell you it's easy, because it's not. This is like straight garbage. I'm honestly even scared now to take a position unless this thing really starts to displace to one direction, and I'm talking it needs to start displacing, because this is Chop City. This is a perfect way to blow your account. If I would have known price action was going to be like this, I would have slept in. I would have just... But that's the problem. You never know until you come in and actually watch price action. Until you come in and actually watch price action. Eval and paper trading are different feelings. Now go live first. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about an eval is you do have some risk, right? When it's just straight paper trading, it's all fake money. Like, you have nothing invested, so you're kind of just like... But with eval, if you're investing, $30, $30 is $30. You still got at least some kind of money on the line. So you do have a little bit of an emotion, but in terms of paper trading, your goal should be just to follow a strategy, right? It's not even to make money. It's to stick to it's to find a strategy, stick to that, backtest it, prove to yourself you can follow it and make money, and then kind of like just continue to trade it. But then the hard thing is when markets begins to shift, sometimes you got to adjust your strategy, and that becomes the hard part, because let's face it, a strategy that works in one type of market may not work in another type of market. It's not as simple as, oh, you find a strategy and then you trade that strategy for the rest of your life. Sometimes you got to adjust your strategy. You got to adjust the way that's difficult. When you have a strategy and you see that it stops working as good, like you take a loss and you take another loss and you take a step back and you're like, crap, what is going on? Like, it's not working. And so you take a step back and you kind of analyze, you figure out what you could do differently. Maybe you need to take a little bit different entries. Maybe you need to wait for more confirmation. Like, there's so much things you could do to adjust to the market. And that's where trading becomes hard. Because if trading were as simple as just find a strategy and stick to it for the rest of your life, then a lot of people can make money. But it's not as simple as that. There's a level of experience that comes into it where intuition does play a role, where you're like, I don't like the way this is moving. Like, for example, I don't like the way the market's moving, so I'm not going to trade this. I don't like the way this has been moving, and there's a little bit of intuition that does go into it too. Trading is pure stress if you don't know anything real money on the line. Oh, it is stressful, yeah. It's it makes you want to revenge trade, especially if you got real money on the line. Nobody likes to, that's the problem with human psychology, is nobody likes to lose. Nobody likes to lose, but in trading, you gotta take losses. I mean, that's inevitable. You're going to take losses. It's just a part of doing business in trading. Even these hedge funds that make, you know, billions of dollars a year, they take losses too. And you got to think about it. They get all the information. They get all the freaking, you know, the information that you need in order to make money. And if they're taking losses too, you're going to take losses too. It's inevitable. Yeah, this is called consolidation. Yeah. Consolidation or chop. We're at view up, and you got to think about it. Why? Now, if you ask yourself, why is price doing this? Right? It makes sense why price is doing this. We're at view up, which, what does view up stand for? Volume weighted average price. So when price is at view up, it's average, it's balanced. So bulls aren't in control, bears aren't in control. It's just chopped sideways because nobody's making the first step. And we do have FOMC minutes meeting today at 2. I don't know if that's playing into it too or not, but price is very balanced at view up, and that's why a lot of times at view up you will see chop. Like the market was moving, you know, the market in terms of price, it was moving pretty good up until we got to view up, then it started to chop. And you'll see once we start to displace away from view up, let's just say we start to go to the upside, then you'll start to see price really start to move in a certain direction, or to the downside, it'll start to move in that direction. But until then, we're just kind of like, it goes up and then it drops right back down, and it goes back up and it drops right back down, and we're just, that's why I said earlier, I'm gonna give this till 10:30. If 10:30 hits and we're still chopping sideways, I'm out. I'm done. This is not the market I want to trade. I'm learning. Yeah, we all learn. It's so. When it moves sideways, it's called, yeah, consolidation. The difference, I would say, like, I mean, I guess they're intertwined. But consolidation is more like, I guess you could say consolidation on a 1 minute. Most people, when they say consolidation, they're talking about higher time frames. Like a 5-minute consolidation where you have price just consolidating on, say, a 5-minute chart or whatever. But it's still, yeah, it still applies to a 1 minute. Ugh. Took my 500 to probably this shop is buns. Yeah, this is so far this market's not been fun to trade. It's also good to know when to walk away. If something's not working, walk away. Don't force stuff, because when you force stuff, you can make money. Like, you know, you can make money forcing stuff, but in the long run, it doesn't work because you're just gonna give it back. Like if you continue to force stuff, you end up just giving that money back. So it's not really a win. A win is when you actually follow your strategy and make money. Like if I just take a random long right now and this thing squeezes up to the highs and I had no strategy, I just went long because we were at view up and we're chopping around, so I just wanted to give it a try, and I make some money. It's not really making money because if I continue to do that, I'm just going to give it right back to the market. Have you been trading offline? No, I haven't. No, I trade. I usually go live when I trade. I trade in the mornings and I'm done. I used to be like super obsessed with trading and wanting to trade. Like I don't do that anymore. I just want to come into the market in the morning, and if I don't, there are times where I go to bed super late and I don't come in. But I got to get better with that. All right, are we finally gonna displace, or is this just another? What? Wow. This is wild. And it's gonna chop right back up. I don't think. I wonder if FOMC has anything to do with this. Because we do have FOMC minute meetings, but right, it's not the main FOMC, is it? It's not, right? I always get confused with this. So, I mean, FOMC is a big, it is a big news. I mean, they're going to discuss the rate. They're going to discuss all the important, So, that probably is also playing into why this price is moving this way. Is, although we have good news, a lot of people are probably waiting, and by people, I'm saying like hedge funds, are waiting for FOMC minutes before they enter into bigger position sizes. Which I'm assuming, because historically we do get chop during like big FOMC events like this. In the morning, we could get chop. Not this bad. Usually the chop is still like, you're getting some form of a range. This is barely any range. This is horrible chop. Maybe tomorrow. I'm assuming tomorrow we're going to get better price action. Hopefully. I mean, man. Got 3 more days out of the week. I want to end this week green. Nobody wants to have a red week. So. Straight up. Like on higher time frames, we are way above the 200. Like way above the 200. Same thing. I mean, every time frame we're obviously super bullish because of the news that came out. And you can see what happened here. We had this break. It came back and retested this as resistance, right? So when we broke through it, came back up and retested it as resistance and continued moving down. Something you got to be careful of if you are trying to get into a long position. This is why you have to look at higher time frames, because when you're getting into a trade and you have resistance coming up and you're in a trade, you got to be careful, because you got to understand it could reject there. Ideally, when you get into a long position, you want nothing stopping price from going higher. You don't want any massive levels keeping price down. You don't want any of that. Any big imbalances that could possibly hold price down. It's nice when you can get into a long position or a short, and you just got a straight shot to your target. Nothing, no major levels holding it down, no major imbalances that can hold it down, and typically you'll see price, sometimes move in really fast toward a certain level, because price, there's nothing holding it down. Man, this is insane. All right. I think I'm just going to call it. I would advise for everyone else to just call it too. Log off, because this is complete trash. This is such bad price action that just walk away, come back tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. There's no need to sit here and force stuff. So, all right. I'm going to call it. I'll be back tomorrow. It's pretty much 10:30. We got 5 minutes left, and we're still stuck in this sideways chop. I'm not about to sit here and try to watch this go sideways. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining. Other than that, yeah, stay safe. Don't overtrade. Walk away. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.